There's been a whole bunch of commentary about some comments that the vice president has said in recent days. Let me play a clip for you, and then we'll discuss. Listen to this.
The other team is not the enemy. If you treat it as the enemy, there is no way we can ever resolve the problems we have to, and you end up with the dysfunction that we're experiencing here in Washington. I have now traveled over 1,100,000 miles as vice president. My wife didn't want me to be Secretary of State because I'd be traveling too much. I don't believe, like some do, that it's naive to talk to Republicans. I don't think we should look at Republicans as our enemies. They are our opposition. They're not our enemies.
All right, now those comments, as you know, they've been seen as swipes at Hillary Clinton, given the comment she made at the end of the last Democratic presidential debate, the CNN debate last week. At the end, when she was asked about her enemies, she mentioned Iranians, she mentioned drug companies, but she also said Republicans. And he seems to be responding to that. Republicans are not our enemies.
I don't see it that way. I don't think that the vice president thinks that is how she portrays this, or how she views Republicans. The moment at the debate, I think, was a light moment at the end of, as you noticed, a litany of people who mean to do America harm. But I think in raising the Republicans in that way, she is trying to show the stakes that we do think that are what's at stake in this election. And it is true that what the Republican candidates are putting forward would undo a lot of the progress that President Obama and Vice President Biden made. She's really concerned about that and thinks that this is, that needs to be what their view of the country would be and what they would try to pursue is a threat, and that she wants to, that she will elevate and needs to raise the stakes in the election.
Well, I want to be clear. She didn't mean it when she said Republicans.
Said it was a light.
I
said it was a light moment. It's she's been doing a fair bit of sparring with Republicans. I think it's fair to say, but there is it was a light moment, but there is a real point, I think, in that she sees that what the Republicans are pursuing is a real threat to progress that the president and the vice president have been able to make, let alone what she would want to do as president to make more further progress.